In today's reading, we're diving into the heartfelt confessions from the divine masculine towards the feminine, exploring his thoughts, emotions, and soul connection. Discover the profound revelations of the divine masculine's mind, the tender expressions of his body, and the soul deep connection that binds the two of you together. And on that note, I'll turn over the first card, which is the Hierophant. It's depicting a figure dressed in white robes positioned between two pink pillars. A red ribbon swirls around the scene, symbolising the connection between the two of you and the connection between the physical and the spiritual and heaven and earth. The two individuals on their knees before the Hierophant signify a state of reverence and surrender. In terms of his mind, the divine masculine is ready to share deep and profound thoughts, beliefs, and wisdom with the divine feminine. He's willing to open up and offer guidance or teachings that can bring clarity and understanding to the spiritual journey and union. This confession may involve revealing his innermost thoughts, philosophies, or perspectives on matters of importance. On the level of the body, the divine masculine is expressing his desire for physical connection and intimacy with the divine feminine. He may confess his longing for closeness in the depths of his passion and desire. This confession can involve a willingness to explore and honour the physical aspects of your connection, embracing the sensual and intimate aspects of your union. Regarding his soul, the divine masculine is ready to reveal his authentic self and the depths of his soul to the divine feminine. He is prepared to share his vulnerabilities, fears and insecurities, as well as his deepest hopes, dreams and aspirations. This confession may involve a recognition of the soul-level bond they share and an acknowledgement of the spiritual growth and transformation you can achieve together. The Hierophant card suggests that the divine masculine's confessions are rooted in a deep sense of reverence and respect for the divine feminine. He sees her as sacred and a divine counterpart, and his confessions are offered with humility and a recognition of the spiritual connection that you share. These confessions from the divine masculine can bring a sense of deepened trust, intimacy, and understanding to your union. It creates an opportunity for the feminine to reciprocate and engage in open and honest communication, fostering a great sense of alignment and unity between your energies. As the divine masculine shares his confessions, it's important for the divine feminine to approach him with an open heart and mind. Embracing his vulnerable exchange can pave the way for greater harmony, growth, and spiritual alignment within your twin flame journey. May these confessions from the divine masculine serve as a catalyst for deepening your connection, fostering love, and propelling you forward on your shared path of spiritual growth and union. Number 5, feeling alone. So this suggests a confession of feeling lonely. The image depicts a woman carrying a lantern at her hip, looking out over a night landscape with a river, conifers, mountains, and a full moon. So in terms of his mind, the divine masculine may confess to the feminine that he's been experiencing a sense of isolation or loneliness in his thoughts and emotions. He may share that he's been grappling with internal struggles, feeling detached or disconnected from others, including the divine feminine. This confession reflects his vulnerability and a desire to bridge the gap in understanding and connecting on a material level. On the level of the body, the divine masculine may express his longing for physical presence and companionship with the divine feminine. He may confess that he's been yearning for her touch, her closeness, and the physical connection that they share. This confession reveals his deep desire to overcome the feelings of aloneness through physical intimacy and closeness. Regarding his soul, the divine masculine may confess that on a soul level, he's been grappling with feelings of spiritual disconnection and a sense of being adrift. He may express his longing for deeper spiritual connection with the divine feminine, and the confession may involve a shared desire to explore and strengthen their spiritual bond. The confession of feeling alone from the divine masculine is an invitation to the divine feminine to extend her understanding, love, and support. It creates an opportunity for the two of you to come together, bridge the emotional distance and co-create a sense of togetherness and unity at all levels. In response to these confessions, it's important for the Divine Feminine to hold space for the Divine Masculine's vulnerability and to offer her understanding and love and compassion through open and honest communication. You can work together to address and heal the feelings of aloneness, fostering a deeper connection and strengthening your twin flame union. And you can do this whether your twin flame is sat right next to you at the moment or not. And the third card is the Hanged Man. So this signifies a profound confession of surrender and sacrifice, depicting a man in red-orange hooded clothes hanging by his legs with a red background, light green trees, and a white sun behind his head. In terms of the mind, the Divine Masculine may confess to the Divine Feminine that he has undergone a deep shift in his perspective and way of thinking. He may express his willingness to let go of old beliefs, patterns, and attachments that no longer serve his growth and the growth of the union. This confession reveals his commitment to a new level of consciousness and an openness to embracing unconventional or alternative perspectives. On the level of the body, the Divine Masculine may confess his readiness to surrender and release control over physical outcomes or desires. He may express a willingness to let go of the need for immediate gratification or physical manifestations, understanding that true transformation and alignment come from a place of surrendering to the divine order and higher guidance. This confession reflects his dedication to honouring the natural flow of the union's journey. Regarding his soul, a Divine Masculine may confess a profound spiritual awakening or deepening connection to his soul's purpose. He may share his experiences of inner transformation, introspection, and spiritual growth, expressing a profound sense of surrendering to the higher wisdom and guidance of the universe. This confession reveals his commitment to aligning his soul's journey with the greater plan of the twin flame union. The confession of the Hanged Man from the Divine Masculine represents his sincere desire to surrender, sacrifice, and trust the process of the journey. It's an invitation for the Divine Feminine to embrace and support this transformative journey and her man's transformative journey, offering her love, compassion, understanding, and a safe space for his vulnerability. In response to these confessions, it's important for the Divine Feminine to honour and respect the Divine Masculine's journey of surrender. She can provide the support and encouragement he needs to navigate through this transformative period, reminding him of the deep connection and beauty that arises from surrendering to divine guidance. Together you can co-create a space of trust, growth, and alignment, nurturing your union's evolution on all levels. So meet these confessions of the Divine Masculine with compassion, love, and support. And in that way, your union will be strengthened by your mutual willingness to surrender and trust the divine unfolding of your journey. And we have light and joy and peace abide in me. You are as God created you, not what you made of yourself. Whatever evil you may think you did, you are as God created you. Whatever mistakes you made, the truth about you is unchanged. Your sinlessness is guaranteed by God. So these confessions, represented by this card, reflect a profound realization of the inherent light, joy, and peace within him. He acknowledges that his woman is as the divine created her, pure and divine, and that any perceived mistakes or shortcomings do not change the truth of her inherent sinlessness. In terms of his mind, the Divine Masculine confesses that he sees beyond the illusions and false beliefs that may have clouded his perception of the Divine Feminine in the past. He recognizes her true essence, untouched by the world's judgments or limitations. This confession reveals his deep understanding of her divine nature and his commitment to seeing her in the highest light. Regarding the body, the Divine Masculine knows that the physical realm does not define the entire essence of the Divine Feminine. He confesses that her worth and beauty go beyond any external appearance or perceived imperfections. This confession reflects his unconditional love and acceptance of her, honouring her as a sacred being beyond the limitations of the physical. On the level of the soul, the divine masculine recognizes the eternal truth of the divine feminine's sinlessness. He confesses that her essence remains untainted by any mistakes or wrongdoings she may believe that she's made. This confession signifies his deep trust in the divine plan and the unwavering perfection of their souls. The confession of the divine masculine conveys a message of unconditional love, acceptance and forgiveness towards the divine feminine. They serve as a reminder of her true nature and a call for her to embrace her inherent divinity, free from self-judgment or guilt. These confessions offer a path of healing and liberation, inviting the divine feminine to recognize her own magnificence and embrace the truth of her sinlessness. In response to these confessions, it's essential for the divine feminine to receive them all with an open heart and a willingness to embrace her own divine essence. She is encouraged to let go of self-judgment and self-doubt, recognizing her inherent worth and the unconditional love that surrounds her. Embracing the truth of her sinlessness and aligning with her true essence, she can fully embrace the love and acceptance offered by the divine masculine. So may these confessions of the divine masculine inspire the divine feminine to embrace her divine nature and recognize the profound love and acceptance that surrounds her. May your twin flame union be nurtured by the shared understanding of your inherent divinity, leading to a deepening of love, joy, peace in your journey together. See you in the next video.